Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like, sub and subscribe. It don't cost a dime. I don't know. I'm in a jolly mood today. I wonder why. Even on an off week, still the best beard on YouTube. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Diet sugar-free cranberry juice for the people who monitor what I drink. All right. So I'm going to be a little loose with this one because we all know I had to do part 3 and part 4 over again. So today is safety part 3. There's also going to be a part 4 coming on the way. First kid, we could start anywhere, man, on this list, to be honest with you. I guess his parents liked there was an old movie. I'm showing my age. I know I look very young, but I'm really, 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 really old. There was an old movie, bro. Some of my old coworkers would laugh because we used to call this dude, he looked like him. But there was this old movie called Children of the Corn. It was a horror movie. And like one of the leading stars, his name was Malachi. And so we got this kid, Malachi Moore at Alabama, 6', 190. He's good versus the run, has over 50 tackles. In my opinion, I think he's a projection pick. You're going to see him in like everyone's top 5. But, and listen, this is just, as I did it once and I'm doing it again, this is just like a watch list. And I put this out like in July. He really hasn't showed me that much. That's just my 2 cents. There's other people that might have him in their top 5. Hey, maybe come pre-draft, he will be in my top 10, my top 5. But I'm not somebody that just, follows the crowd. I march to my own drum. So have I been wrong before? Yeah, maybe I'm right, but I'm not ranking him. This is just a preseason watch list, even though it started already. Next kid, Tommy Hill, Nebraska. 6', 200. He has good size, man. He has versatility. I think he can play safety. This kid has done everything for Nebraska. I mean, he's done kick returns. You know what I'm trying to say? He's even played some wide receiver for Nebraska. 6', 200. He has 4 INTs to his credit. He's very versatile, but I think he's better versus the pass than the run. He has to improve versus the run. But this is just a watch list, and he's a name for somebody to look out for. But like I've said before, many, many of times, when you can do multiple things in the NFL and you can play multiple positions, I got to see if I got this right. I mean, it's like, I don't know what's more important, the beard or the microphone. When you can play multiple positions, right off the bat, the kid, he's going to play special teams. But when in a pinch, you could put him at safety. In a pinch, you could throw him at corner. In a pinch, you could throw him at wide receiver. In a pinch, you could put him at kick returner. You're getting drafted, man. I don't care if it's day 3, But you're going to get drafted, or you're going to be a priority free agent. Like I said, this is just a watch list. These are all names I put out May, June, July, and August. Next kid. Well, we're going to see him Sunday. Well, excuse me, we're going to see him Saturday because Texas plays Michigan on Saturday. Andrew Macumba. He was at Clemson for 3 years, and then he transferred to Texas. He's 6'190", so he's a little bit on the light side for me for a safety. He needs to show improvement. He was a solid tackler at Clemson, but he's another guy that he's versatile, but he's another guy like you're probably going to see in everyone's top 5, top 10. You're going to see Malachi Moore. You're going to see Andrew Macumba. You're going to see everybody in their top 5, top 10s, and they're in my top 15s. But there's no way of ranking them. But me just throwing you out dudes, all right, these are my top 10. Bro, I can do top 10 in my sleep. That's no fun. I mean, throw 20 guys out there. I threw 28, 29 defensive tackles out there preseason. I threw 250 players, and you'd be getting them all back. And once we get pre-draft, if I'm at 250 now, we'll be close to 500. Granted, all 500 people ain't going to get drafted, but some of them might come back. I spoke about a guy, a Rutgers linebacker earlier who hurt his knee, so he has like 2 more years now of eligibility. So, but even if these dudes don't get drafted, they're gonna sign with a team as a free agent. And like I said, I've said this before, I can only look at tape that's in front of me. Once the dude gets drafted, that's it. He's out of my hands. If the team drops the ball, the team don't develop them, that's on them, bro. You can't blame me for that. Next kid, Kendall Daniels, Oklahoma State. Good size, man. He's 6'4", 210. Last year, now his stats might be deceiving. He had 110 tackles, 2 sacks, and an INT. All right, follow me, people. If your safety is leading your team in tackles, your defense sucks. I'm not saying this kid sucks. I'm not. He should not be having that kind of production. He shouldn't. Because for running backs to get to the third level like that, something is seriously really wrong. And Oklahoma State's defense does suck. But 6'4", 215, don't be shocked. The team might throw a flyer on him and ask him to put on 15, 20 pounds and then play linebacker. 6'5", 6'4", 215. Was it that Overshown? Was it that his size in college at Texas? I could be mistaken. He wasn't no 220 in college. Not even close to being 220 in college. So he's somebody to look at also. Next kid is a Shamari Simmons, Arizona State, 6', 180. I would like him to be on the bigger side. You're not going to bang at 6', 180 in the NFL. But the kid's a ball hawk. He's always around the ball. 75 tackles. He had an interception last year. 4 sacks. When I say a ball hawk and somebody that's around the ball, I'm just talking about a dude that recovers fumbles, gets sacks, have interceptions. He's making tackles. Some guys have a knack, like an instinct, where they watch a lot of tape. They just have instinct, and they're always around the ball. And I'm telling you something, that's something you can't coach. That's something you can't teach. They either have it or they don't. And they could have it just by instincts. The kid could be a great uh, study film. He's a 3-year starter. He's a name to watch out for. I don't know what position I'm going to be dropping next. So I'm probably going to drop maybe about 4 or 5 more videos. We all know, and I'll probably be going on tonight, probably later on. If I'm not, oh well, I'll probably be going on tomorrow night. It's like 2200 Central. So we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Over and out, people.